My name is Kalpit Veerwal. I'm currently a final year BTech computer science student at IIT Bombay, and I run my own edtech company called AcadBoost Technologies. And in this video, I will be telling you about how to become a machine learning engineer. It will be a complete roadmap from starting till getting a dream job at companies like Google, Facebook, Netflix, etc. So let's start. So this video will be in two parts. First of all, I will be telling you about the prerequisites. Then I will tell you how to get into actual ML. So the prerequisites first. So one thing which I've seen in a lot of kids these days, the class 11, 12 kids or first year kids, is that they directly get into ML. Okay, and then they don't understand anything, and then they're like, yo, ML bahut tough hai. It's not tough, you just need to be good at some prerequisites. Okay, so the first prerequisite which you need to be really good at is calculus, and I'm not talking of a class 11, 12 calculus. I'm talking about first level calculus, which is taught in your colleges. Okay, in most colleges that I know, I think pretty much in all engineering colleges, there is a course on calculus in the first semester itself. So that is fine. Okay, if you do that course really well, you should be okay. You should be good to go. Then you should be really good at linear algebra. Okay, if you become a machine learning engineer, you will be dealing on a daily basis with matrices and eigenvalues and stuff like that. So you need to be really well versed in linear algebra. Okay, so again, fortunately, there is a course on linear algebra in pretty much all engineering colleges, so that should be fine. Okay, then comes another prerequisite, which is your probability and statistics. So this is usually taught in second year in at least my college in IIT Bombay. We are taught this in second year in all the branches. So I think this is the case with pretty much all engineering colleges. If not, you can always learn probability and statistics online. There are many courses on YouTube and stuff. You can check them out. But please be very good at it, because pretty much all of machine learning is about modeling real life phenomena using data, and this modeling is mostly probabilistic in nature. And if you don't have a good foundation in probability in statistics, you will not be able to go ahead. And then obviously you need to have a good programming background. You need to be well versed in at least Python, I should say, and then you need to know a few other libraries like Matplotlib, a few other softwares like MATLAB, etc. So all these things are the prerequisites. Okay, so please learn them really well before going into machine learning. If you've forgotten linear algebra, etc., please revise them. Otherwise you will be like कि पता ही नहीं क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं लोग, and you will not understand anything. Okay, so now let's get into the actual machine learning. So I will be telling this in 3 steps. First of all is learning the theory. So you need to do a basic course in machine learning here. So how I did it, I took a course in IIT Bombay. We have a in-semester course. In my 5th semester, there was a course on machine learning at the college itself. Now I think most computer science degrees or most colleges have a machine learning course in their colleges, but a lot of people don't take them seriously. I see a lot of people have this attitude that they don't want to study in college, कि अरे कॉलेज में तो बेकार पढ़ाते हैं, we will study online and stuff like that, which is fine, but please use the semester time well. जैसे if you have a in sem machine learning course in your degree, then and let's say the course is not that good, or if you don't find the professor or whatever that interesting, then you can use that opportunity to self learn. Okay, even in IIT we have to learn stuff on our own. We Google stuff, we try to understand. So let's say you have an assignment on SVMs or something, on neural networks, and you don't know what they are, so just go on Google and search what is a neural network. You will find some YouTube video, something you will find online, right? Try to read the Wikipedia articles, try to read about it on Stack Overflow, do something and you will learn it. Please don't take your college for granted. Many a times even your college can teach you really well. Okay, at least if you're in a decent college like IITs or NITs or triple ITs, or even in some private colleges, there are some very good courses on machine learning. You should take them and you should try to study them. And if you still think yaar theek hai, maza nahi aaya, you did not find a good machine learning course in a college, then you can always take online courses. There are many online courses. I will tell about them in the end. So this was the first step, that you should have a decent basic background in machine learning that involves stuff like regression, classification, okay, some basic machine learning algorithms, SVMs, neural networks, alright, etc. So that is the step number 1. Now comes step number 2, which is problem practice. So machine learning is again like an art. The more you practice, the more you get better at it. So it's just like swimming. Okay, you have to go and actually swim in the ocean. You cannot just read a book, you cannot just take courses और फिर हो जाओ कि अरे मुझे तो machine learning आ गई. Okay, you have to do some practice. You have to build projects of your own as well. So one very good platform for this is Kaggle. Kaggle is a competitive platform for machine learning where you can compete with others in training machine learning algorithms, machine learning models on different data sets. Okay, and then comes the third point, which is very, very important. it is making projects. Okay, so why projects are important? Because first of all they lead to practical learning, because abhi tak kya tha, you were just reading some theory or you were solving an independent problem, but if you make a big project then you will be solving a complete system. Plus projects make a good addition to your resume as well. Okay, and it's really impressive if you have got 2-3 machine learning projects and they are some really solid projects, and then you go for a machine learning engineer interview, it looks really good on your resume. So please try to solve some projects. Okay, you can find some projects online as well. There is no shortage of online resources, as you all know. So please try to solve some projects. Okay, so the best way to learn machine learning, just like pretty much all programming, is to try to solve real world problems. Okay, just take some real world data set. You can find data sets online. Try to think of a project and try to solve it. It's as simple as that. Okay, and if you can't think of a project, then you can always go to Kaggle and solve some problems. But you can find some good project ideas online. You can just search for best project ideas for machine learning. You can there's no shortage of these online resources, and I'm sure you can look them up. Alright, so now coming to which courses you should take. So here people have varied opinions. A lot of people say you can take this that course online, you can study on YouTube, you can study on blah 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 platform. But the thing with free courses is that many of them are not complete. Okay, I've seen that a lot of these courses कि किसी में prerequisite बता देंगे तो किसी में ये चीज़ नहीं बताएंगे, किसी में वो बताएंगे तो ये नहीं बताएंगे. Plus a lot of people don't study these with accountability. अगर आपने कोई चीज़ फ्री में अगर आप कर रहे हो तो आधे से ज़्यादा लोग उसको छोड़ देते हैं. They don't even complete it. Okay, so I personally recommend कि आप एक paid course लो. Okay, if you can afford it, obviously you should take a paid course because it is an investment into your learning. I personally take a lot of online courses as well. It helps me build myself, और वो long term में investment बहुत ज़्यादा useful भी होता है. Okay, so one thing which I've really seen is कि a lot of these machine learning courses online are not really organized. किसी में बहुत ज़्यादा formality हो जाती है, ऐसा लगता है कि प्रोफेसर से ही पढ़ रहे हैं and कोई वो feeling नहीं आती पढ़ने की. Okay, so for this exact purpose I have made my own platform AcadBoost, where you can study a lot of skills including machine learning. तो वहाँ पे कंप्यूटर साइंस के अंदर जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ें होती है जैसे प्रोग्रामिंग इन C++, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स, एल्गोरिथम्स, वेब डेवलपमेंट, एंड्रॉइड डेवलपमेंट, मशीन लर्निंग, डेटा साइंस, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, और भी कई सारे कोर्सेज ऐड होते जा रहे हैं वहाँ पे. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर टॉट देयर. Okay, so you can take it. You can take a 1-year subscription if you want. Links of the app and website are in description. वहाँ पे आपको एकदम फ्रेंडली तरीके से प्रीरिक्विजिट्स के साथ सब कुछ पढ़ाया जाता है. एकदम स्टार्टिंग से लेके एंड तक आपको हर चीज़ कराई जाती है. सो यू माइट वांट टू चेक इट आउट. लिंक विल बी गिवन इन डिस्क्रिप्शन. इसके अलावा यार अगर आप अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते हो तो भी कोई बात नहीं. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ अदर कोर्सेज एज वेल. यूट्यूब पे कितनी सारे कोर्सेज है जस्ट टाइप की मशीन लर्निंग. आई थिंक इवन कंपनीज के भी कोर्सेज होते हैं. Okay, so you can check them out on YouTube. So again, I will recall कि यार आप क्या क्या कर सकते हैं. What are the steps to be taken to become a machine learning engineer? First step is to get prerequisites. What are those? Calculus, probability and statistics, linear algebra. Then you have to take a basic course on machine learning. You can take one in your college itself. That is the best. If you cannot find one in college, then you can go on our platform. वहाँ पे हम सिखाते भी हैं पूरा अच्छे से. Okay, and आप YouTube वगैरह पे भी ढूंढ के कर सकते हो. But please try to have one before going into problems or making projects, otherwise आप नहीं कर पाओगे. Okay, then you have to go into problem practice. Kaggle is a great platform for that. And finally you have to go into making your own projects because they look good on your resume, plus they help you understand how to apply these concepts in a real world situation. Since you have watched the video till the end, I will be giving you one bonus tip on how to become a great machine learning engineer, and that is to please study books. Okay, ये चीज़ बहुत लोग ignore करते हैं. A lot of people are like, oh, I will do online courses, I am not a book guy. But please understand this, that when you are applying at a big company, then उनको ऐसा नहीं करना कैंडिडेट चाहिए कि वो केवल लाइब्रेरी इंपोर्ट करके काम कर रहा है. दे वांट समवन हु अंडरस्टैंड द इंटीग्रेसीज, जिसको समझ में आता हो कि पीछे बिहाइंड द सीन व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. ऑलराइट, and you will get that understanding from books better than anywhere else. So I will recommend you some books. So one book which is very famous is Tipshirani. It is considered to be it's considered to be a bible of machine learning. Okay, I personally loved that book, so you can check it out. Then we have got another book called pattern recognition, something like that, by Bishop. Now I have personally not done this book, but I have heard some really good reviews by others, so you might want to check it out as well if that's your thing. But please understand that these books are a bit in detail, so आप वही चीज़ें pick करें which are in your interest or which you want to explore further. Okay, वरना बहुत ज़्यादा आप डेप्थ में घुस जाओगे तो भी वो सही नहीं है. Okay, and the third book which I would recommend is a book called Artificial Intelligence by Peter Norvig and Russell. So this book is a bit thick and उसमें AI पूरा general discuss किया हुआ है. It does not only include machine learning. Machine learning is like 30-40% of that book. Rest is other areas of AI like NLP and robotics and stuff like that. Okay, थोड़ा बहुत वो सब भी दिया हुआ है उसमें. So that book is a bit involved, but उसमें आपको और भी कई सारी चीज़ें सीखने को मिलेंगी which is very good from a knowledge point of view. हो सकता है आपको किसी इंटरव्यूज में वो काम आ जाए. Okay, so that is my last advice, that you can try to read these books. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. अगर पसंद आई, आपने कुछ नया सीखा हो, then please like. If you love this channel, then please subscribe, and we will be posting a lot more things related to various skills, related to computer science, related to getting jobs, related to starting your own companies. And thanks a lot. Again, the links of everything I told about is given in the description. You can find the course, you can check it out. And thanks a lot for watching this video. Bye.